of YouTube. Tomorrow, on the 10th of September, is a World Suicide Prevention Day. So I thought I'd make a video with a few thoughts and feelings on the subject. I'm making this video as someone who has several times in her life being extremely suicidal, or even about to do it, to end it. Didn't really have some specific attempts. I took some pills when I was 13. Several times after that, through the years, I came very, very, very close to do it. Once, right as I was about to do it, this very, very scary thought came into my head. What if it doesn't end here? What if I do this and I will still, in a way, be where I am, or even worse? So that was the only reason why I didn't do it. The other time, I went to do it, but the tools I needed for it, I realized I don't have, and I thought I do, and I didn't want to risk turning it into just an attempt. And the most recent one, about, I don't know, 2 days ago, it was 10 days ago or so, I don't really know why I didn't do it. I don't really know today why I don't do it right now. I don't have a reason at the moment not to keep on living, fighting, waiting for some better times and better days. There is none of that in me. None of it. But I wanted to check myself in the hospital then, because it became really, really bad, and I was worried that if I stay here, I will do something, and in desperation I will do just about anything to just try and die. But with really bad agoraphobia, I just couldn't imagine going there, being there so far away from home for so long. That is a fucker, because you need strength to face your fears and all that bullshit, but you're so shattered and so physically drained that you don't have the strength to, you barely have the strength to breathe, let alone fight anything. So yeah, another beautiful vicious circle. I don't know if I will ever actually do that. Maybe I'll just be one of those people who always live with that kind of suicidal mind or something and live to be 80. Now on to my more general thoughts about all of this. I have people in my life who supposedly love me tremendously and really, really care about me, and at the same time completely avoid me, deliberately keep away from me, don't talk to me, don't contact me. I don't understand how that is love. I'm not that kind of person. The same people I'm talking about, if they found out today that I have a terminal illness and I'll be dead within a week, I'm sure they would contact me and tell me that they love me or whatever, and get all scared and worried that they're gonna lose me. Or what I don't understand is why people don't behave like that while they still can, while there's still time and chance, because it seems completely unreal and impossible when you hear the sentence, today could be your last day, but it's a fact. People die all the time, all over the world, every second. We all die, and you never know when it's your last day. So what I don't understand is why people have to be so weird when it comes to love. Love is supposed to be such a beautiful feeling. Why would you keep it to yourself, the love that you feel for someone? Why would you selfishly keep it to yourself and not tell them, let them know, show them that you love them? If it's there, what use does that love, all that beautiful energy have if it's just with you? I'm sure it turns into something bad after a while if you don't let it out, if you don't share it with the person you're supposed to share it with. And I can tell you now, there are a lot of people all over the world who have lost someone that they loved very much, and they would give everything to have the opportunity that you have right now, to be able to go to their loved one and tell them they love them, to put aside all the stupid mind or whatever kind of games people play with each other, or resentments and anger, or putting yourself into belief that you just can't forgive for something, or don't have the strength, or you shouldn't forgive. Just put all of that aside and just love the person, actively love the person. They would give everything for that in order to prevent regretting like they do. I strongly suggest that you do today what you can to show to your loved one that you love them, to let them know. Nothing else makes sense to me. It just doesn't, no matter how angry you are with the person. If you want that person to remain a part of your life, if it's inevitable, if it's your spouse, child, parent, sibling, if they're a part of you and will remain a part of you, then there is no other way, no other solution, no other answer than to just show them what they mean to you and love them. Everything, no matter what kind of the problem is, can be worked out. Only if you are absolutely sure that you're done with that person, you wouldn't miss them if they were gone, and you wouldn't have any regrets if they were gone, then you should, yes, by all means, let them go, sever all the ties, be done with them. If you aren't, though, don't waste another day. You will never forgive yourself if you do. Now, when it comes to people who took their own life or want to, it's okay if you don't understand that kind of pain. You don't have to ever feel it or understand it completely. That's okay. What you do have to do, though, is respect that kind of pain. Respect the fact that somebody is going through that, and be fucking grateful that it's not you. You can't ever save anyone. People can only save themselves. What you can do is be supportive, be there for them if they need you, if they want you. Listen to them. Just love them. Sometimes that's all it takes, and the only thing that you can do is just love them. And if they ask for anything, help them. If not, if you lost them already, there is nothing you could have done anyway. No amount of guilt or worry or regret will change that. But this is more a video for those who still have their loved ones, who still have the chance to act. Suicide is not a plague, is not something to be avoided talking about or having anything to do with at all costs. People get so freaked out when I talk about it, when anyone talks about it, and they will frantically start to shove helpline numbers down your throat and be like, just call someone, just talk to them, and everything will be okay. You are young and beautiful and have so much to live for. Just do it. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Don't be afraid of it, to talk about it. I know it's a very, very scary subject. Whenever somebody suggests that you might lose someone you love, there probably isn't a scarier feeling in the world, but it has to be talked about. It has to be approached. Because by talking about it, sometimes that is all it takes to save a person. To just let them express it. Because if they run away from those feelings, they're just making it worse. It's like that with everything in life. You cannot avoid or run away from anything. That is certainly something I have learned in these few decades of my life. And all sorts of struggling and fears and worries and battles and traumas and bullshit. You can never run away from anything. You can just face it and try to somehow cope with it. Find a way to cope with it. There's always a way to fix every and any problem. It doesn't matter what kind of mental or physical illness you have, there is a way for everything. There really is. The problem is when you lose hope or when the emotional pain becomes way too great. But don't you dare to ever think about people who kill themselves as weak or as cowards. So I will light a candle for somebody who has passed away, and I do hope that they somehow feel me or hear me, and I do hope that they know I love them and miss them. So what I would like to ask of you today is to light a candle for every person who took their own life, who was in such tremendous pain that they couldn't take it anymore. And for all their loved ones who then had to deal with the pain of that loss. And I believe this could be just like Global Meditation Day, where if we could all do this for a day and invest that positive energy, spread it around us for at least a day, maybe that warm positive energy will reach somebody who desperately needs it today, and maybe we will save a life. I would like to believe that that could be the case. So let's do that. My heart and thoughts go for all the survivors and all the families of people who kill themselves. We can only hope that someday it will all make sense, right? I hope you are not sad today. I hope nothing but beautiful love, beautiful, painless love fills your heart today. Thank you for watching. Bye.